what is test analysis. Okay, so now from the test development process, we'll understand about the analysis, design and implementation as well. There you might be asked about the question randomly, what is test analysis? So let's see what exactly is test analysis. So test analysis is the process of looking at test basis, right, to derive test information. And when we say test basis, is anything. It could be software requirement documentation, it could be user story, it could be design document, code, existing business process, and that is what is involved in, or what is required in test analysis, right? So when you analyze any information that can help you to test a particular requirement when it is implemented into the software, that is test analysis. So you go ahead and analyze any of the details, any document, any system, any code, and come up with any of the gaps, if there are any, okay, in the requirement, and trigger the communication among the teams so that everyone is on the same page. That's the analysis part of the testing, and that is what test analysis is. And in test analysis, we find out what could be tested or the test conditions as well, right? So we analyze, we parallelly find out the test conditions, then these conditions are converted into the detailed test cases, right? And then you use test design technique to figure out, good set of test cases, which is the next phase as well. And then these test conditions should be linked back to the source documentation. Why? Because it will help you to get the traceability matrix then and there, right? So say for example, you have 10 different user stories that are picked into a sprint to be built, right? 2-week sprint. Now when you write the test cases, or when you write the test condition and you link them back to the user story for which you have written it, from the tool itself you will know that yes, each of these user stories have the test condition and test cases written for it. There is no gap, and what all test cases have been written. So those test cases will then be a reference point for the developers as well. They can see, yeah, testers has written these test cases and these conditions, so I have to basically cater for and also ensure that my software, whatever I'm building, whatever code I'm writing, caters for these conditions or the test cases that they have written, that the testers have written. And that's the whole point of the test analysis phase. Okay.